Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading. Thank you for stopping in. Please like, share, and subscribe and leave a comment. We do appreciate those comments, especially the Taurus. The Taurus, the past few weeks, the past few months have been really chaotic for the Taurus and are for people under the sign of Taurus. And reaching out and finding support and looking for good, solid input in helping you determine how to move forward, how to better incorporate and better manipulate and better move through the spiritual awakening that many of you have been having. If you would like a personal reading, please email me at the email address provided. Please know I will never initiate contact with you. You always initiate contact with me. If this is your first time tuning in, look at that, yes. If this is your first time tuning in, this top row is your public life, your professional life, what you do for work, how you generate finances, school, education, volunteer work, the you that you put out into the public. The second row here is your home life, your personal life, your private life, relationships with close family, friends, siblings. Pets sometimes show up in there, but your private life, your home life, the you that you don't necessarily share with the public. Oh, look at that. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. The universe is bringing you in a gift. And sometimes when the universe is bringing us in a gift, it doesn't always feel like a happy gift. And sometimes the gift is getting rid of the old, getting rid of the negative, and letting us focus in on that and see that so that we can move through that. Thank you, Spirit. The final row is final messages, final thoughts, what it is that that Spirit, that the universe, that God, what direction, what advice, what is the thoughts, the messages, the final takeaway. And sometimes that final row can be very interesting, to say the least. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, what is in the message for Taurus? What would we like Taurus to know? What would we like Taurus to see? What would we like Taurus to consider? Thank you, Spirit. You. Two more cards and movement, lots of action for you, Taurus. These readings are timeless, so when you come across this reading is when there is, look, Hierophant and Justice. When you come across this reading is when there's a message in this reading for you, if you have Taurus anywhere in your astrological birth chart. And the King of Cups. Look at that underlying thought, underlying message, underlying essence of this reading for you, Taurus, is the King of Cups, and I love that. That is emotional stability, emotional security, a deep connection with Spirit, a deep connection with knowing, trusting your inner knowing, your inner wisdom, your inner truth. Perfect. I love that. And in your personal, in your professional life, in your business life, Taurus, I am not surprised to see the Hangman there. You have been doing so much work and you're having so much focus on your personal and your spiritual growth, that your business, your work, your job, what you are doing in your public life, in your professional life, in your school life, in your education, has kind of taken a back seat. You have been guarded and really not putting a lot of energy or not putting a lot of focus in your public life. For you, this past few weeks, this past few months, really has been on that spiritual focus, on finding your bearings, finding your ground. And I do know that sometimes spiritual awakenings can be very off-putting and very scary. I will say that if you have a very specific skill set, or you do have a very specific skill, a very specific skill set, and if you have not, even though you have not been looking at that or focusing in on that or moving in that area, do not be surprised if an opportunity comes knocking, even if you're not looking. Even though you have really kind of stepped back from the career, stepped back from the jobs, but stepped back from your career, your business, your education, do not be surprised if an opportunity, if somebody reaches out to you for your specific skill, your specific knowledge. And so do consider that. Do be prepared for that. Do not be surprised by that. And you have just been through the fire, Taurus. Yes, Taurus, so you have really just been really struggling, but there is a sibling or a close friend, someone that has offered or will offer you help or good advice. And I think that over the past few weeks, Taurus, this person has come up in a few of your readings of them offering you help and good, solid advice. And I think part of the situation there, Taurus, is that your words are being misunderstood. And your struggle is being misunderstood. And I'm not saying that you're not choosing the right words or that the misunderstanding is on your part. I think the misunderstanding of words, the misunderstanding of the situation is on the other person's hearing. So it's not the speaker, it's the hearing. And so I don't know if, quite possibly, Taurus, if you are not understanding what is the good advice that is being given to you, or if the person that you are speaking with is not understanding the words. because do I do believe that the right words are being spoken. In this situation, whoever it is that you are speaking with, the right words are being spoken, but they are being misunderstood. And Taurus, to offset that, what we as a speaker can do is rearrange the words that we're speaking, or find different use different words to use, or find a different tone in which to use those words. Quite possibly the misunderstanding or the miscommunication could be that the words aren't matching with the actions and the feelings or the vibration. And so sometimes it's almost like when somebody is saying yes, but they're shaking their head no. Or sometimes it can be like, yes, I would be happy to help you do that, but instead of saying it in that tone, you're just like, yes, I would be happy to help you say that, in an angry or gruff voice. So there's some kind of disconnect there. And so I don't know if you're experiencing that disconnect with the person that you are communicating with. And if you are experiencing that mixed messages, that misunderstanding, please do clarify that with the other person, so they know that they're not being understood, or that there's that miscommunication there. Because whoever this person is has been a good, constant, steady person in your life, and they do have your best interest at heart. And so yes, they do have your best interest at heart. I do want you to know, Taurus, that the worst of the storm has passed. The worst of it is over. The worst of it is over. It has passed, and now it is all about cleanup after the storm. And so the universe has come in, and it's just thrown your whole life into chaos. And now that it's all in chaos and just strewn about in bits and pieces, you're better to pick up and look at and analyze each of those pieces of your life that has been tossed about, and better to place and organize those, or to get rid of those and to adjust those. Even though it doesn't seem like a gift, the gift is being able to get rid of what is no longer serving you. That the world around you was in a chaotic storm, and the storm is over, and now it's just cleaning up after the storm and getting rid of what no longer serves you. Final thoughts, final messages. Stay focused in. Focus in on your long-term plans. Focus in on your long-term plans. And Taurus, when I see these two cards here, that is all about karma. Look at these three major arcana cards here, 4 major arcana cards, 2 aces. But you are here for a spiritual reason. And it is important to investigate and to look within and seek your inner truth. Something that will be pleasing to your soul. whatever this situation is that the universe has brought in to you, that God has brought into you, that karma has brought into you. Why it may be chaotic, or it may have been chaotic and turbulent, it is all been for your higher good, for you to walk your soul's path, walk your soul's journey, find your true calling, what it is that you were meant to do on this earth. And so always karma is putting what we put out into the universe is what we receive. And so it's what seeds we plant is what harvest we sow. And when we're thinking about that, and sometimes in our youth and in our infancy of our soul's journey, we plant negative seeds. We put out negative energy. We put out negative vibrations. And when that starts coming into us, we do have the opportunity to correct that. And I do believe that that is what the universe is asking you to do. And so the saying that no one is coming to save us, we need to save ourselves. And to an extent, that is very true, but it's also very harsh. Because that saying makes it seem or appear as if we are in it alone. But we are not in it alone, Taurus. There is support and help around us. What that saying is really meaning is that any true change, any true growth can only come within ourselves. And so it's almost if somebody is offering you a helping hand, that help is not complete. That help is not accepted until we take the other hand. And so I do believe that there are people in your life that are reaching out to you with a helping hand. And it is up to you to search within yourself and accept the help that is being offered, and what are you going to do with the help that is offered. And that's the message that I have for Taurus. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, please email me at the email address provided. Thank you, Taurus, and you have a blessed week.